So we didn't work on the Argo today because we made a trip and my son picked this one up. So this is a 2004 Argo Avenger 700. Not the EFI model. It has this carbureted, liquid-cooled Kohler engine in it. And they've got this ugly-ass, full, thick metal monstrosity on the back of this poor Argo. And look at how it sagged the center of it right there. So we're going to be tearing this one down next. And basically doing a kind of a quick frame out refurb on this one and get this big hunk of crap metal off of an Argo that's already nose heavy in the water. When you've got all this space back here. Why would somebody do this? Get that off of there. Get this garbage piece of crap off of there. Look at the thickness of the metal that they used to construct this full metal monstrosity that they put on this freaking Argo in such a retarded ass way. This is the kind of shit that pisses me off when people own beautiful machines like this. And this is what they do to it. And he even bragged that him and his buddy would stand on the top of this thing when they were deer hunting. No wonder. Look at that. But we're going to get it straightened out. It runs. Drove it up here off the trailer. And it's not totally horrible. Definitely needs a cleaning.
That's debatable.
Yeah, right. Has the classic transmission in it. This is all rusted all to hell, the steering mechanism and everything. Look at that. He's got the throttle cable going down through there. And I mean, and this is the model, oddly enough, because I fabricated front chain tensioners for mine. This is what Argo did. Check this out. So this is a factory front chain tensioner. It was only put on these machines, I want to say, for like 2 years, maybe 3 tops. And this is an 04, so this is the first model of the Argo Avenger right here. Yeah, we got some cleaning to do. We have the hood, all of the plastics, the firewall, the floorboards, the seats. No backrest though. They removed the backrest on when they put this metal monstrosity on here, which we're about to take off, so that's why I'm doing the video of it right now, just to show you guys. You can't stand it anymore, but yeah, we drove 4 hours south of here to go pick it up, and we paid $4,500 for this thing. But that's all right, because this machine's worth actually a lot more than that when it's fixed up. And you know, since I'm already doing one frame out and mine looks like this, huh?
Make it great again.
That's right. That's what we're going to do to this beat up, neglected, beautiful machine. Couldn't have come to a better home. We went ahead and removed this thick steel gauge. Look at this. Look how thick that is. That's the whole floor. This thing weighs about, what would you say, guys? 400 pounds? At least that. About that. So we got it off the Argo, that shitty basket off the front of it. Now it's actually starting to look like a nice Argo Avenger. We're going to fix that curve right here because the cross frame is bent. So, and we're going to make a backrest for it because that didn't come with it. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Gonna need some work, but that's all right. We're gonna make this one great again. I don't know if we'll do a full-length video on it. You guys will have to let me know in the comments. This is a slightly different animal than this one, but they're the same. Same, but different. So after getting this thing home last night, about 10:30, 11 o'clock when we got home with it, we did a 4-hour drive. got this metal monstrosity off. If you really want to put something on top of an Argo, like a roll cage or some other type of a safety cage or utility rack, something like that, you would design it similar to this, right? Multiple points of contact all the way around the body, dispersing the weight, right? That thing he had on that Argo was absolutely ridiculous. This one is on my old 2000 Argo Conquest that my brother now owns. He's a happy owner of that. But that's the type of cage or something you'd want on an Argo. Not some crap like this. That's just overbuilt, way too heavy, and just ridiculous. And all the weight sat in the center. Wrong way to do it. And that retarded basket. He hosed it out. Overall condition, surprised, it's not bad. So there are some things that we spotted. He drilled holes through the tub to get down to the skid plate underneath it and pumped it with silicone. So he tried to put silicone between the tub and the skid plate by drilling holes in the tub. But overall, chains are in decent condition. Frame's not rusted out. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I mean, right now we're trying to get the steering mechanism out because those brake pads have no brakes on them. No brake pad left on them. You see the pistons on each side all the way out. So I've got a set of brand new pads I'm going to give him. Pads on this side don't look bad, but either way, we're going to switch those out. We can't get the clutch off, so that's probably rusted on there. We're going to have to work some magic with that. This is Argo's model that they actually put front chain tensioners on it. It's pretty cool. Overall condition, tires, besides the body from that dumb thing that they put on there, it's in pretty good condition for the $4,500 you paid for it. So it has the Kohler Aegis 25 horsepower, liquid cooled, carbureted model. This is 700. Yeah, it's going to be a good machine once we get done with it. We are going to end up doing a frame out on it after all. And but for right now, we just want to get it up and running and actually running around the yard reliably. So we'll do a quick tune-up on the engine and mess around with this classic transmission. So this is the classic transmission I was telling you guys about when I was going over the difference between the classic and the Admiral. Mine has the Admiral, this is the classic. So we have to get this off first. But should be a good Argo for the price. So the guy wanted $10,500 for this machine like 9-10 months ago. Then he lowered the price to $6,500 and it sat there for 9 months. My son threw out an offer of $4,500 flat out, said this is what he's got, take it or leave it kind of thing. The guy said come pick it up, and we ran up there to get it. So the camo's in pretty good shape too. Mine was originally camoed, but that shit flaked right off when I power washed it. This is actually on there pretty darn good. It ain't flaking off for nothing. It's just worn in a few places, but again, overall, it's going to be a cool 2004 Argo Avenger 700 when we get done with it. So we're not sure if we're going to do a rebuild video on it. Let us know. He wants this thing up and running as quick as possible, and we're probably just going to do a quick down and dirty, pull the frame, scrub it, paint it, throw it all back in like I'm doing with this one here. So obviously fruits of the labor right here. Look at how nice and beautiful and new that looks compared to one that's been neglected, abused, crap like that. But these are the deals we look for. I look for these deals because we fix them up. Gotta fix that gas tank. But again, it does run, it does drive. We drove it off the trailer, on the trailer, and over here it does fire up, charging up the battery and getting it ready for some use before we actually do the complete teardown on this thing. So let's get this sucker running. Even the winch works on this. Yeah, that's a plus for sure. Just got the tires off to shoot some grease in the bearings. And the guy told me that he greases the bearings at least once a month. Sure you do, buddy. Sure you did. All right, so we got it actually running. The carburetor still needs to be cleaned out. We bled the brakes, put new brake pads on it, put some grease and all the grease zerks on the outside. And now we're going to fire it up and take it for a ride. Let's go. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a really nice Argo by the time we get done with it. Does pretty good. We're going to turn this Argo that we paid $4,500 for into a $7,000-8,000 Argo by the time we get done with it. That thing hauls ass now. Now my son has his own Argo Avenger. Pretty cool. We're gonna make this thing really cool once we're done with it. So it's still in the diamond in the rough stage, but we're gonna get that thing where it's a diamond. All right, guys, got another Argo.